And winning car accident cases is what we do. Check out these big wins.
I hurt my shoulder in a car accident, and the Law Brothers got me $500,000. How about you?
My leg was broken after a car accident, and they got me $700,000. How about you?
I injured my back in a car accident, and the Law Brothers got me over $830,000.
Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
At Sit and Sleep, we've been family-owned for 3 generations.
Which is why our goal is to treat every customer like family.
And every employee, too, which is why our employees average 10 years with us.
I've been helping people find just the right mattress at Sit and Sleep for 31 years.
10 years.
25 years.
19 wonderful years.
Come see why we've been Southern California's most trusted mattress store for 3 generations.
And maybe one day, 4.
The Hyundai Traffic Center on the KTLA 5 Morning News. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is going on now. It feels so right, it almost feels wrong. But don't wait. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. We're live at the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dublin, Ireland with our travel expert Gabe Sadley. Plus,
the new automated convenience store with no lines and no checkouts, just AI robots grabbing your products. Next, Rich on Tech.
Monday.
To you. This is the KTLA Morning News Marathon Edition. I am David Pingalore, and today we are here to celebrate a major milestone, 40 years of the Los Angeles Marathon presented by ASICS. Joining us this morning in studio, we have a true legend of marathon broadcasting, to my right, the voice of every LA Marathon, 40th year since the first race began. Man, Tony Revis, it's an honor to have him with us today. Good morning to you. And also with us, Olympic medalist, New York Times bestselling author, and one of the greatest distance runners of all time, Dina Castro. We have an exciting show for you, 5 hours of marathon coverage right here to celebrate the history, the passion, and the incredible athletes that make the Los Angeles Marathon one of the most exciting events of the year. All right, so Tony's here, Dina's here. You have the gold star this year because it's your 40th year broadcasting. Are you ready for the marathon to start here in a matter of moments?
As every year, I'm as ready as I can possibly be. We've spoken to all the athletes. We've talked to all the people in the Students Run LA. The 93 legacy runners are still into this who have run. It's one thing to talk for 40 years. Imagine running the thing for 40 years. 93 of those people about on the course today.
That's amazing. 93 people.
90.
And you just sat in the studio for 40 years. They were running.
Exactly.
And Dina, obviously, this is an exciting time here in Los Angeles for this marathon, the 40th year for him broadcasting, but this is just an amazing event for this community, isn't it?
It is by far my favorite day of the year here in Los Angeles. We are getting ready to crown new champions in the wheelchair division and in the open division, share inspiring stories of perseverance and resiliency. It's going to be quite a morning. If you turned on KTLA this morning to watch the news, have we got a show for you? Stick with us because you are about to be inspired. I hope that you get curious about what running can do for your mental and physical fitness, and we'll see you on the starting line next year.
Oh, I'm not going to be on the starting line next year. I would have to start training like today. But Tony, you know all about racing and the chase. You know, years ago you came up with a chase. This is a fascinating point of this race, and you have to explain that because it's a numbers game.
Right, it's a competition within a competition. So we have the elite women, and then we have the elite men. But people really don't know who they are. So how do we get people interested in watching them race? Well, we pit the men against the women. So you give the women, based on the quality of the field, a head start, and then see, can the men run them down? It started in 2004 and went to 2013. In that time, it was like even 8-8. The first 8 years, it was 4-4 rather, it was split. But since then, it's gone 6-0 for the women. And it came within 8 seconds 3 years ago. The men got within 8 seconds, almost. Didn't quite do it. This year, 16:05 is the differential. And the question is, can the men run them down? The men's field is definitely quality enough to do it. But the question is, will they?
And we know he started it. What do you look forward to from the elite division today?
I look forward to seeing such a well-matched race. Tony does a great job at crunching the numbers and making sure that the men and women are rounding the corner and coming into Century City together, and it is always an exciting time, but to see how the race plays out in that time is always exciting. Athletes say they're ready, but you never really know until they get running.
That is true. All right, since 1986, when the first race began, more than 800,000 runners have crossed the finish line collectively, covering over 20 million miles. This is more than just a race. It's an event that unites our city in a shared celebration of strength and perseverance. This year, in the wake of the devastating fires that have impacted so many, we are dedicating both the race and this broadcast to those who have experienced loss, as well as to the brave first responders who were there to serve and support our communities. Today, we're lining the